Farmer Boy by Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Farmer Boy is a children's historical novel written by Laura Ingalls Wilder and published in 1933. It was the second published one in the Little House series, but it is not related to the first one. Laura Ingalls Wilder was born in 7th February 1867 and died in 1957. Her full name was Laura Elizabeth Ingalls Wilder. She was an American writer, mostly known for the Little House on the Prairie series of children's books, which were based on her childhood in a settler and pioneer family. She was one of 5 children of her parents, Charles and Caroline Ingalls. She had an older sister named Mary, 2 younger sisters, Carrie and Grace, and a younger brother named Charles, who died at 9 months old. Laura Ingalls Wilder's most charming and fascinating work, The Tales of Her Own Girlhood, is Little House series. There are many other books written by Laura Ingalls Wilder, including the novel Farmer Boy, Little House on the Prairie, Little House in the Big Woods, Little House on the Plum Creek, The Long Winter by the Shores of Silver Lake, The First 4 Years, These Happy Golden Years, On the Way Home, and so on. Laura Ingalls Wilder uses the delightful farmer boy to tell the story of her husband Almanzo Wilder's childhood in the novel Farmer Boy. Almanzo is a terrific character and a perfectly realized 9-year-old boy, always starving, hungry, teasing his sisters, and always desperate to do the things his parents tell him he is not old enough to do yet. He loves farm life and he adores the animals he is given to look after. He has his own 2 cubs, Star and Bright, and it is his job to train them so that they can respond to direction. Time spent in school is just a torture for Almanzo. He just wants to be out in the fresh air with the animals, training them, proving to his father that he is old enough. Almanzo's parents are wise and forthright and don't spare their children the realities of farming life. Everyone has their responsibilities. Alice and Eliza Jane and mother have just as many chores to do as their male relatives. They believe in learning through doing. Almanzo and Royal are regularly late off school in order to help with big jobs like cutting ice from the pond to keep for the summer, threshing, harvesting, threshing, and halting dogs. Almanzo gets into many a scrape, but by making mistakes and being foolish, he learns that he needs to be careful and responsible in order to be trusted and to get the job done. Almanzo's parents are loving and wise, bring their children up to value what they have, understand the merits of hard work, and appreciate the worth of money. They are proud of their farm and their home. And at the end, while the younger generation seem to have their heads turned towards the more modern and productive way of life in the towns and cities, Almanzo's choice between pursuing town or country future exemplifies the changing attitude towards rural livelihoods and the easier, less labor-intensive urban way of life. Almanzo was happy with his farm life, hard-working days, and his animals. Farmer Boy describes farm life in vivid detail with an exceptionally focus on food. The detailed descriptions of food, both in how it was prepared, how it looked, smelled, tasted once in the table, how things were built, is also quite descriptive. It is cheerful and optimistic look at the hard life of farming, and while the great effort and long days required on a farmer are well covered here, it is heartwarming and teaches a sense of a family, hard work, and responsibility.